The Miami Valley celebrates America's freedom. These were the fireworks filling the sky over Centerville tonight for the grand finale of the Americana festival. Well, it didn't officially hit 100 degrees today, but it sure felt that way as crowds packed city streets for area 4th of July festivities. Thousands of people grabbed sunscreen and bottled water before heading out to Centerville today for one of the biggest celebrations in the state. Liza Danver is live at the high school where that firework finale just wrapped up about an hour ago.
And we are here at my alma mater, Centerville High School. It's so good to be back. The fireworks actually wrapped up about 30 minutes ago, and you can see the long line, literally hundreds of cars pouring out of the parking lot. They're heading out here on Franklin, and you can see these are the cars that were coming out of the second entrance. So if you're coming in this area, you're going to want to stay away from Franklin, at least for the next 20 to 30 minutes or so. Now take a look at what they were viewing just 30 minutes ago, the gorgeous fireworks display. Now, usually about 70,000 people come to the annual Americana Parade, Street Fair, and this fireworks display, but organizers believe that number is probably less this year because of the heat. With heat index values topping 3 digits, it probably was hard to breathe for some people.
They've been very, very red-faced and just look like some of them are ready to drop.
Centerville-Washington Township paramedics and police were patrolling the street fair crowd so they could immediately react to anyone suffering an emergency. They ended up only getting 3 heat-related calls, they believe in part to not as many people perusing the vendor booths during the hottest part of the day.
We did come a lot later. We only brought the kids about 3:30 today because it was so hot.
Out on Main Street, last year you could barely walk down the street. This year it was a lot easier to walk down the street.
Many vendors who had to sit outside all day stayed cool with fans. But for folks walking around in the hot sun, the only escape, a patch of shady trees, although a few people made their own shade with umbrellas.
It's hot. Hot everywhere.
Very, 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 very hot.
And what did you do to stay cool?
Drank water, ate ice cream, stayed in the shade the best I could.
And it actually is still very, very, very hot. Not as hot as earlier today, but it's still quite steamy out. You're taking a live look at Franklin right in front of Centerville High School. You can see traffic is backed up. These are just all of the fireworks spectators leaving. So if you're planning on being in this area, you're probably going to want to avoid it for about the next 20 to 30 minutes. Live in Centerville, Liza Danver, ABC 22 News.